Mwah. Hello, my fam. It is Perez, and I want to share with you all some words of wisdom that only recently occurred to me. I want to also let you guys know even more updates and just hopefully help some people with this video right now. One of the most powerful things I've ever done. But first, I need to get the homework out of the way. One of the most powerful things that I've ever done is the most recent episode of my podcast. It is out right now. And if you've never listened to my show, this episode is not a typical one for us, but it was raw, and it was Booker and I talking about real life stuff, powerful stuff. You can listen to the Perez Hilton podcast with Chris Booker on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or directly at perezpodcast.com. I took a lot of what Booker said to heart because I know that he cares. I don't agree with everything he said. I still disagree with him that TikTok is for children. It's not. But even though it's not our typical show, I really think that this episode that is out now, it's the best one that we have ever done. I never hear such a show, such realness and care, and just, you guys have got to listen to it, okay? The Perez Hilton podcast with Chris Booker on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or directly at perezpodcast.com. Over on my... I've spoken about this, and I told my therapist last night that I have self-diagnosed myself with OCD, not just obsessive thinking, but also just like when I do things, I do them big. So, and also I am unapologetically me. I'm just warning everybody now. I am feeling so inspired to share and to help and to create content. And if you don't like that, don't watch it. Or if I'm posting too much for your liking, unfollow me, unsubscribe, do whatever you need to do, okay? And I absolutely love attention. I see I'm live on YouTube, but I will be posting this everywhere. There's nothing wrong with liking attention, wanting attention, needing attention, especially as I told my therapist, and he and I are going to work with this. One of the reasons that I crave attention is because I am not lonely, but I am alone. And neither my kids, nor my mom, nor my sister can give me something that, the many things that a boyfriend or a husband would give me. And I unloaded on my therapist last night about how, I'm real. I'm a realist, and the likelihood of me getting a boyfriend is slim to none because most gay men do not like me. Wow. It is what it is. I'm feeling lighter today, but I want to talk about the journey from last night till this morning. In the video that I posted on my family channel, which I recorded immediately after my therapy session, I felt high. I was like, oh my God, wow. Like I was having all of these thought explosions, and I was just in an altered state. And that was real. And it was also real that when I woke up this morning, I was not feeling well. And I was really bummed about not feeling well. I was comparing how I was feeling last night to how I was feeling this morning. But then I remembered one of the things that we talked about in my therapy session last night, which is to be kinder to myself. Hi Fiona and everybody. It's to have more compassion. And also, this is really hard, to in the moment understand your feelings. That's hard. But in the moment, or maybe not right away, but shortly after waking up and being in this funk, I realized, you know what? You only got 4.5 hours of sleep last night. No wonder you're feeling the way you're feeling. You didn't get enough sleep. So that's my problem. I deserved my feelings this morning because I didn't get enough sleep. But I went through with my workout this morning. If anybody was in my Zoom fitness class live with me, shout out to you guys. I have had 2 people from my fitness community reach out to me, and it really touched me. So thank you to them. And then at the very end, when we were doing our cool down, I started crying. And I honored that. I let myself cry. Over the last couple of days, so many media outlets and people have been criticizing me for crying publicly. There is no shame in crying, especially there is no shame in being a man and being vulnerable and opening yourself up and allowing people to see you cry. There is nothing wrong with that. That does not make me any less anything. So I got done with my workout. I took some CBD gummies because, I needed it. And I didn't need it, but I wanted it. I thought it could be helpful. I took my CBD gummies. And then I am working hard at seeing the light and the positive in everything that has happened to me recently, in this entire year, and last year as well. And I am viewing this as an opportunity. And not just an opportunity in the future, an opportunity right now to reset and refocus. And I asked myself last night, and I asked myself this morning, what matters most to you? And the answer was simple and right away. My kids. And being an even better father for them. So you guys know what I did this morning? I created more time than I normally do for my children. We got out, which I normally don't leave till this late. We got out our Elf on the Shelf in the box. Well, we didn't get him out of the box, but I got our Elf on the Shelf. I don't know if everybody's is like this, but it's in a box and it has the book in there and the toy elf, blah, 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 blah. I got it. I opened the book and I read the Elf on the Shelf to my kids this morning. And I don't normally read to my children in the morning. And the universe is telling me that my desire to be a better father is the correct path for me. And this is my opportunity to be that, to be more present, less distracted with my children. I can still work and work hard, and I love what I do. But my focus has not even my hyper focus, my recommitment needs to be to being an even better father, a more present father, while also working through all of my issues. And I'm excited to put in the work, and I'm doing it publicly, which is unusual for people. But I'm never one to shy away from a challenge or to work hard. If there's one thing life has taught me is that hard work pays off. So I'm going to do the work on myself, for my children, and for my career too. I feel reinvigorated. Yeah, I was having fun on TikTok and doing that, and I did all of that. I did that. I did TikTok for a year and a half. And maybe I'll get it back, maybe I won't. But now I feel like I've got something to prove. Ha ha! And I'm going to. So yeah, I think that's everything. I don't want to make long videos because I plan to do more. So I don't want to like some people whom I won't mention make 45-minute video. And I used to do this, on YouTube and other platforms, you get paid the longer that people watch. It's not by views, it's by minutes watched. I really want to also focus on and work on being concise, which is hard for me, but I want you guys watching me right now to know that I appreciate you so much and I appreciate your time. So that's it. I'm happy right now. Check out the podcast. I think it's really powerful. I know it was very powerful for me, this most recent one, and I hope it can be powerful and an experience for you guys. I love you. I'm gonna see you again sooner than you think. Bye.